and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually in Coniston or Windermere in the Lake District because I am doing the 5.25 mile chill swim end to end of Coniston. Chill swim hoodie, which is nice, and then I've got a sticker to put on my toe float for tomorrow because everybody has to have a toe float for safety purposes. 887 is my number, and then I've got a swim cap. Everyone's got different colour swim caps, so it depends on what wave you're in, and then my chip timer and wristbands so you can leave your luggage there and then pick it back up at the end. So yeah, so now it's 10 o'clock and Lucy is just about to massage my shoulders. We've arrived at the HQ.
Will you just do my thing?
It's 9:15, so I'm going to go inside, go to the toilet and put my wetsuit on. I'm opting for the base layer thing, and then the wetsuit over the top and 2 caps with some earplugs.
Do you got what, Sarah?
Photo shoot. How are you feeling? Nervous. Yeah. A little bit. I'm just worried that I won't be able to finish it. I know I will, but you always have that doubt when you've not done something this long, then you get a bit nervous of whether you're going to be able to finish it and stuff. But I put loads of oil around my neck so it doesn't get cut. Just have to go with it. Ready to get on the buses. Welcome to Chill Swim.
When there is a discharge, where is the
Two-and-a-half-hour swim means lots of coffees. I'm off. And we're off.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey! Well done.
Okay. Beautiful.
Right? I'll see you again. Okay, we'll be there. And I am home. This is really annoying because I've just recorded this whole video and now I'm having to do it again because I didn't press record. So I've just wasted 3 minutes of my life talking to myself. Anyway, all done and dusted. So my chip time was what? Wow, she was flying. It was 2:39. My watch time was just under 2:37. To me, I feel like the watch time's a better reflection of your swim because your chip time, it's like, you start way back and then you like have to walk over like where the chip time starts, and then you're all just like sauntering down to the water and everyone's acclimatizing themselves and like doing weird things, so you don't actually start swimming straight away. And then obviously when you get out, you've been horizontal for like over 2 hours, and then you've got to like try and stand up vertically and then walk out and go over that time and chip. So there's kind of a lot of delay. My excuses. So the first really annoying thing was like for the first 2 miles there was this girl who was swimming literally like so close to me that she kept hitting me around the head. She must have hit me around the head about 7 times. So on the 6th time I was thinking, okay, you do that one more time, and she did it one more time and I was like, are you serious? So like I did get in a bit of a brawl with this girl, and so then I thought, you know what, you're putting me off, like you're putting me off my pacing. I was like breathing wrong, blah blah blah, and she could have moved over. So the reason I didn't move was because I was on the right hand side of her, the boys were on our left, and we were kind of off course anyway, so she needed to get more left basically, and she chose not to. So then I thought, you know what, you're a bit of a douche. So I stopped, I pulled back and went like round the back of her and went on her right hand side. But in doing that I ended up on rocks, like we were going around an island and I ended up on rocks, so I had to walk over these rocks and like dive back in. And then I also, afterwards, I heard her like telling people like, oh, this girl was drafting me, she was on my feet and then she like dragged my foot back, which definitely isn't the case. Firstly, I hate drafting people. I never draft people. I don't like being in someone's like feet. And also like, why would I, if I was drafting, why would I pull your foot back? Like you'd be healthy. I didn't kind of like confront her because, you know. So there was aid stations at every 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 and 4.5. In hindsight, I would have got some gels, like some Science and Sport gels, and put them down my wetsuit, so up my ankle or down my wrist. I did think of that last night, but it was too late, unfortunately. So I was like, oh, I'll just go with whatever is at the aid stations. The aid stations are floating boats and you've got a lot of swimmers. I mean, there was like 700 swimmers or something ridiculous. So there was like queues at the aid stations, and I messed up the first one because I went for the drink. Then I stopped at 3.5 and I was like waiting so so long for like these jelly babies, and I just, yeah, it was a bit annoying. Another annoying thing, which was really outside of my control, was at 4 miles in, I noticed like loads of swimmers had stopped, and I was thinking, but they were in like different coloured caps, like the slower caps, and I thought, oh, maybe they're all getting a bit tired. And basically when everyone was like, stop, so then I stopped, and we had to like wait for about 45 seconds for a boat to go across. So like a gondola steamboat thing, with everyone like taking pictures of us, like, oh yeah, no, don't mind us, we're not in a race. I feel like I could have pushed harder. I went out like kind of at an easy pace, and maybe I could have gone harder, but I was just so worried that I wouldn't be able to finish it that I was like, oh, I'll just take it easy. So I'd say my times were about 140, 145 per 100 for the whole duration. If you look on the website, obviously it's going to show me as like, what, 249, no, yeah, 239, which is going to be like 150, which I don't think I was doing. I think I was quicker than that. That result placed me 5th in my age group, and I can't remember what the rest of what were they? I don't know. I went for my wetsuit, and then I went for a thermal neoprene vest and 2 caps with some earplugs. Before going into the swim, I didn't know whether to wear my thermal cap, but I was worried I would be a bit hot, and I think that I made the right decision because I wasn't too hot. The only thing that I would say was I was starting to get really cold around my shoulders, so I've got this new wetsuit and it's got really thin neoprene on the shoulders just to allow like more flexibility. And my shoulders, like my bones felt cold in that, so it was like stiffening me up a bit. So that would be the only thing I would say that was cold on me. And then when I got out, I was actually really warm. I had like rosy red cheeks. It was like a learning curve because I've never swam that far before. I've only ever done 2 hours in open water. It was a good like test of my mental strength, because I do think like you go through different phases like, oh, this is great, this is terrible. At 2 miles I thought, this is terrible, I've still got like 3.25 miles to go. My swimming towards the end didn't look too bad, like my stroke was still quite good, could have gone faster, but hindsight is a wonderful thing, and you don't know, the people in front of me might have said, oh, I could have gone faster, and the girl in front of me who came 4th, she was only like 10 seconds faster. And I think if I hadn't been stopped by that boat, but then you don't know, her goggles might have fallen off and she might be saying, God, if my goggles hadn't fallen off and that fish had have ate my toe, then I would have been well faster. Been a good day, and I'm happy with my result. If anybody has any questions about doing a long swim, let me know and I will be able to tell you and help you out, because it is a bit daunting. Thank you, bye.